Round two. All right, guys, so welcome back. Part two. I got everything installed. We're just got to, put the whole front part back on, put the belt back on, vacuum the line. All right, so first thing, used engine. He doesn't want a new belt, apparently, so putting this used thing back on. Like I said, man, these tensioners right here are no joke. You got to for sure give it some muscle. All right, so now it's fluid time. All right, and before I add any other fluids, I'm gonna go ahead and start this recharge. All right, so with everything hooked up, I'm gonna go ahead and close these off. Turn our pump on. And guys, I did want to add, I added all new O-rings to this system, even though we were used everything. I put new O-rings on everything, might as well. All right, so we are perfect. We actually got a really good vacuum on this bad boy. We're almost at 30 below. Yeah, so let's go close this off and turn this off. I'm gonna let this sit now for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add everything else, but make sure that that just doesn't bleed off at all and make sure we ain't got no leaks. Guys, so here's the deal. When I removed this engine, I pulled a little bit on that CV shaft back there and it leaked out some transmission fluid. So we also got to add some transmission fluid. All right, guys, we're here. Time to start this bad boy. Man, I always get nervous after engine swaps, obviously. All right, here we go. Started right up. All right, let's make sure we don't have any leaks. Sounds great, honestly. It sounds really good. Smoke's just from some PB Blaster I sprayed on the exhaust to get it off. All right, other than that, we got to wait until these bubbles stop. I'm gonna let it run for like 20-30 minutes, make sure it doesn't overheat or anything like that. Then I'm gonna give it a spin, so. Obviously a huge plus. No leaking, baby. Cooling fans just kicked on like they're supposed to, so that's working. All right, so here's the deal, guys. I gotta hook up my scanner. So as you can see here, we've got a freaking wrench light. So rightfully so. I mean, this is a new engine, so I'm sure it's thinking, you know, what's going on. All right, so code scan on this bad boy. Now I know I didn't leave anything unplugged on this. Oh, look at that, guys. Engine codes none. All right, baby. So, and then it looks like all tires are low, it says. Just clear the OBD on this system and then that wrench light will go away. All right, guys, so the last thing I got to do is add this refrigerant. Now here's the deal. He said that this AC compressor worked, and it is a used compressor, so I'm taking his word for it, and I'm hoping that it does work, and he's not gonna, like, you know, oh, it was working before, or some crap like that. And guys, what do I always say? Purge that line. All right, so we're gonna turn this compressor on. Now let's see if he was telling the truth. Well, all right, he was telling the truth. All right, AC just kicked on, so terrific. This is wonderful, guys. What a great success. All right, and so for everybody that was watching from beginning to end, I appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows, thanks for the likes. I'll be sure to answer as many comments as I can. And stay tuned for the next one. I got a Dodge Caravan that I'm actually about to pull in once I pull this thing out and change the engine on it as well. So let's get it.